Alrighty guys, so some of the parts I'm going to be putting on the truck today is some lighting stuff. I've needed it for a while. After I tinted the headlights on the truck, the halogens just, weren't really cutting it anymore, and they weren't super bright to begin with. So I went ahead and ordered some Raxium LED bulbs for, these are for the fogs. I already installed these. I got them in the other day and just really wanted to see how bright they were. And it's not anything super crazy to watch on camera, so I just threw those in. But today we're gonna be doing the LED headlights, and then that'll be definitely a nice change, give the truck more visibility at night, and I'm just really looking forward to being able to see again. So go ahead, pull these out, open the hood on the truck, and get started. So I got our tools, got the lights, and we're gonna go ahead and head out there. Just gotta go ahead and open the hood up. And then on a lot of cars, you can just access the bulb directly. You just open the hood and you can get right to the bulb. It's not necessarily like that for the F150. You actually got to pull the headlight out a little bit. Just undo some bolts, pull it out. If you watch the tinting video, we had to do the same thing obviously to get them out, but there's three, this one, and then that one right there, and that should be it, and then the whole assembly will pull forward. I'd like to do a comparison of the halogens versus the new LED bulbs, but at the same time, it's gonna be a while until the sun goes down, probably about an hour, and I'd rather just get this done right now than instead of trying to wait till dark. That there, this should be free now if everything's out. I believe it is. You just gotta Alright, well, we got it out. Make sure I didn't break anything. I think we're good. Yeah, it's just these pull tabs, and I think I snapped that off. Actually. Yeah, I think I snapped that piece off, but anyways, you get the idea. This pulls out. And now we have access to our bulbs. So this is the turn signal, this is the main, this is the one we need to pull. And then this one down here is just like our runner, or like a parking light. It's right there. Then you can see down there, there's the LED fog lights. We'll turn those on later once it gets dark and light everything up, but we'll go ahead and pull these out right now. There we go. And there's the old headlight. Sweet. Throw this on the side and then we'll unbox the new one. And these ones were definitely not the most expensive. They were 50 bucks a pair, 50 bucks for these and 50 bucks for the fogs. And they had mostly good reviews. Some of them weren't great, but I wasn't gonna spend $200 on the Mishimoto set of LED bulbs, even though I'm sure they probably are the best. But I could get like new housings. I could probably get whole new housings for the same amount. So I just went with the Raxium. Heard they're not bad. So, you know, we'll have to see. But so far the fog lights have been doing good. I've only had them on for a day, but can't really complain. They definitely brighten up the road, that's for sure. Little sticker in there as well. So we got the lights, just be a direct plug and play from the OEM connector to these. Take one of these bad boys out. Make sure that insulation's all nice right here. Let's go ahead and get it put in first, probably be easier, and then we'll connect it. Now we'll just go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Take those three out, pull it out, and then just disconnect the bulb. I'll go ahead and put this one in as well. That one's in, but I was having a hard time twisting it all the way on, so I just wanted to see if this one was giving me similar issues or if that's just about where it stops anyway. Oh, fuck me, it gets tight. Alrighty, that one's in. Alright, grab some zip ties, let my fingies rest for a little bit. Like I said, that side's good. That shit was goofy. But I'm gonna try and screw this in a little tighter. Then I'm just gonna zip tie just the extra cable to the old harness and just make it a little bit tighter so it's not leaning down into, you know, whatever that is and all this other shit. So, all right. So we got all zip tied together. Put some electrical tape around this one since that retaining clip was broken, and then I just didn't like how open the back was straight to the connectors, so I just went ahead and put some electrical tape around that as well, just to give it, you know, a little bit more protection from the elements, make sure no water gets in there, stuff like that. And then same on this side, so we can go ahead, slide them back in, and then bolt them down. Side, and then just keep them lined up, just give it a nice push in, and there we go. We start throwing these bolts back in. And while we're waiting till it's a little bit darker out and we can really see how bright the lights are, we'll spin the truck around and then get started on something else we picked up for it. So this is the other part I was talking about. If you know, it is a little bit bigger than the other pieces that we put on. It's probably the biggest piece I put on the car besides the wheels. It's a Proven Ground trifold bed cover. So I've been wanting one for a while. It's just nice to keep things in the bed nice and dry at least, and it'd also be a nice sleek look. The black will go with the rest of the tinted and the black wheels, kind of match it all together instead of having just the open bed. But I've been really looking forward to getting this, and big thank you to my parents for getting me an early Christmas present. So thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you guys. It means a lot. So really looking forward to putting it on and showing it off. But we'll take it off. We'll take it out the box and then see about the installation for it. Okay, so we got it out the box. This is the cover. It's actually pretty light. Obviously it's not a solid, so that's something that would obviously make it a little bit lighter. But reading through the instructions seems pretty easy so far, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. All right, well, we finally got the bed cover on. It's a little dark, but got the old bed cover on, as you can see. Yeah, it fits pretty good. I like it. I could have lined it up a little bit better, but realistically, I'm probably just gonna leave it as is. Like the back could move over to the side, the right side a little bit more, but it's not that bad and it's not super noticeable. Go ahead and drop the tailgate. It's just, if you can see up in there, it's just those 4 little pieces that come down. They grab onto the bed frame and then you just push it down like that and then run cotter pins through them so they don't come back on themselves, and yeah, that's it. Seems like it's gonna seal up nicely and just keep keep water out, keep the elements out, and that's what I want. So kind of hard to see right now, but when I film the rest of the video for the walk around and whatnot, I'll obviously get some better footage and photos of it and then talk about the rest of the truck. So yeah, that's it for tonight. But now that it is dark, we can see what the headlights are looking like. Now that we got all that LED power going into them, so they're looking brighter already. We'll probably take it around. All right, well, now that annoying shit has stopped, we're just gonna take it around the block and see what the LEDs look like for me. So I can definitely see more than I used to be able to see.
Sync has connected to your phone.
That's for sure. They're not as concentrated of a light, I guess I would say, as I thought they would be, but they're in stock housing, so I can't really blame them for that. Go down this little area real quick and just see if it's yeah, I mean, it's definitely brighter than it was. So, and for being, cheaper bulbs, I'm not super disappointed with them. if I had gotten like the $200 Mishimotos and they were putting out the light like this, I'd probably be a little upset, but no, it's not bad. It's a little bit brighter still, so it's kind of hard to really see how bright they are, but I do want to see what the brights look like. It's not much of a change. But not too shabby. Then we'll go ahead and pop the fogs, and the fog lights are actually considerably bright. So this is without the fogs. Still decently bright, but not super much so. And then with the fogs, that's how much light I'm getting. So definitely a lot of it does have to do with the headlights being tinted, and I knew that when I was going to do it, that it obviously would darken it down a little bit. So, you know, it is kind of my fault, but I wanted that look, you know, I wanted that look. So it's all good. I'm happy with it. Still more light than I had when I started, so not super upset. But let's go ahead and take a look at them now. So yeah, like I said, they're not super bright, but definitely an upgrade from what I had, for sure. Then we'll go ahead and pull the fogs. And the fog lights really give us a lot of light, with the lenses being clear, not tinted and anything. So having them both will definitely give us a much more light than we had with just the halogens.